Hey, third graders, this is Mrs. Lakos. I want to talk a little bit about Michigan's human characteristics, which is what have people made or built to make life in Michigan easier. The learning target is reviewing and remembering the human characteristics of Michigan. And it's important because natural and man made characteristics go together. There's a reason they go together. You know, you've learned this if you get 4 or 5 right on the quiz that comes after. You learn that Michigan has many special natural characteristics. The Great Lakes, sand dunes, and waterfalls are some of these. Remember, geographers also study the human characteristics of a place. Human characteristics are the parts of a place made by people. Michigan has 3,288 miles of shoreline, second only to Alaska. At one time, there were 247 lighthouses. Today, there are about 124, which is more than any other state, even Alaska. People built lighthouses to make the lakes safer. Lighthouses are tall buildings that have a light on top. The light at the top warns ships to stay away from dangerous rocks that are near the lighthouse. The lights are used to guide ships into water that is deep and safe. The lights are especially helpful at night or during foggy weather. Michigan has countless bridges. Most of them go across the 51,438 miles of rivers in our state. The most recognized is the Mackinac Bridge that connects the upper and lower peninsulas. The Mackinac Bridge is just one of Michigan's many bridges. There are three special bridges in Michigan that allow people to travel from Michigan to Canada. They are the International Bridge, the Blue Water Bridge, and the Ambassador Bridge. You have to pay a fee and have a special license to cross these bridges from United States into Canada. Being able to travel easily between Canada and the US is important for trade and work. They also built the Detroit Windsor Tunnel that goes under the St. Mary's River, also known as the Detroit Canada Tunnel. It's an international highway connecting the cities of Detroit in Michigan in the US to Windsor in Ontario, Canada. So, three bridges and a tunnel connect Michigan to a whole nother country. The St. Mary's River connects Lake Superior and the other Great Lakes. Near the upper end of the river, the water drops down 21 feet in less than a mile. This is near the city of Sault Ste. Marie. When a river drops like this, rapids are formed. The water flows very fast in rapids. These rapids created problems for large boats. They could not travel through the rapids. Goods had to be taken off the boat and sent overland. Then they were back on the boat again at the end of the rapids. It took tons of extra time. So the Soo locks were built so goods could be moved easier. A lock is a place where boats can be raised or lowered. It's like an elevator for boats. The picture on the right, you can see the front gate and the back gate. There's a ship in the second lock, and then the diagram on the other side kind of shows how they work. The last paragraph says, as a ship enters a lock, gates shut behind it, locking it in. Next, a valve is opened to allow the water to either flow in or out of the lock to raise or lower the ship. Finally, the gate in front of the ship is opened and the ship sails on. Michigan has grown in population over the years. You can see on the map where people settled and cities grew. Cities are another important human characteristic, but it's not just special for Michigan. It's not something that makes Michigan special, but you can see on that map where those cities are, and that makes Michigan special. So, lighthouses, bridges, and locks are all human characteristics. They were made by the people of Michigan to help people and goods move safely and quickly. They made our Great Lakes even greater. And don't forget to take the quiz. What the frick? Oh, let's go.